Welcome to the show. Um, in this episode, we're going to look at something very cool. And we always like to keep a young and curious mind on this channel and look at trivial topics. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so you get a notification whenever we drop a new episode. You'll be the first to know. And also hit the like. Helps us know what you enjoy. We can bring you more of that. So, in the field of PR, we're always wondering why things are when we go about publicizing clients, helping brands increase visibility, and particularly with storytelling. So, here's something that we've always wondered about: the calendar. Let's dive right in. 7 puzzling questions about the calendar explained. Okay, let's start off. Have you ever wondered, why are there 12 months? Why isn't it 10 months? Or 6 months? Or 15 months? Or 20 months? Let's check it out. At its start in the 8th century BCE, Rome used a 10-month calendar, traditionally believed to be created by its legendary wolf-sucking founder, Romulus. This was a lunar calendar. The beginning of a month or a new moon was called the calends, Kalends, while a waxing half moon around the 7th of the month was called the nones, Nones, and a full moon around the 15th of the month was called the Ides, Ides. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. My pronunciation of these words could be wrong. In this calendar, the year started with March, ended in December, and only added up to about 304 days. So what happened to the 60 or so days between December and March? Well, nothing. Romans just waited for the first new moon before the spring equinox to start the new year, meaning that much of the winter passed in a period without a calendar. How fascinating is that? This system, understandably, didn't work well and was soon reformed by Rome's second king, Numa Pompilius, around 713 BCE. Pompilius added additional months, now called January and February, to the end of the year, creating a 12-month calendar. So they eventually moved to the front of the year by 450 BCE. The months totaled 354 days. But because of a Roman superstition around even numbers, an extra day was added to January. Can you imagine? Since 355 days is still out of sync with the solar year and thus the seasons and celestial events, the king then added extra days called intercalation to the latter part of February in certain years. This made the Roman calendar's average length 366.25 days long. Still off, but much better than Romulus's temporal train wreck. Pompilius's creation was eventually undermined by Roman pontifices or priests who wielded intercalation like a political cudgel, extending the rule of favored politicians while curtailing the term limits of enemies. After 700 years, the Roman calendar was a mess. And the powerful general and statesman Julius Caesar, I'm sure you've heard about him before, decided to fix it. Following consultation with Rome's greatest mathematicians and astronomers, he implemented the Julian calendar in 45 BCE. So, influenced by the 365-day Egyptian calendar and the mathematics of the ancient Greeks, this calendar discarded Pompilius's even number superstition and added extra days equaling 365. But the most notable advancement of Caesar's calendar was that it embraced the sun as the basis of the calendar rather than the moon. Finally, after 700 long, horribly mismanaged years, the calendar was divided into our modern 12 months. Interesting, it was influenced by the 365-day Egyptian calendar. Everything always tends to circle back to the great continent of Africa. That brings us to the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give us a like, subscribe to the channel. Head over to buymeacoffee.com/SamsonKing to support the channel. And as always, thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you next time.